89.5 FM, Saturdays, 6 to 8 p.m.
In Bush Radio 89.5 FM, this is Sakhisizwe, Building the Nation. Boarding us, we are focusing on human rights issues as it is a Tuesday today. And with me now on the line, I'm joined by Juzaida, is it Swain?
It's Swain.
Program Officer for the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation, to talk about the 5-day youth camp. They're looking for young people between the ages of 16 and 25 to be part of the camp. Juzaida, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Lucy.
Firstly, just briefly about IJR. What is it that you guys do?
Okay, we do a lot at the IJR. We started, our organization was formed after the South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the TRC. And our aim was to make sure that the lessons learned from apartheid to democracy were taken into account. So what we do is we have different programs that we engage people who make policy in government, but we also engage people in the community, so that there's this balance between our interaction with those who make the decisions at the top, but also to make sure that those in the community and those who are not able to raise their voices, that their voices also get heard. So in a nutshell, that's what IJR is.
Are you a government institute or you work independently?
We work independently, but we also try to partner with government so that there's mutual understanding and that we work together with them and not in our own silo.
Now tell us about the 5-day youth camp. I believe you're looking for young people to be part of the camp. Is it something that you guys host annually?
Yeah. Last year, what we actually did is we had a Youth Reconciliation Award, and the way we did it is we tried to get young people to use art to express what they think reconciliation is, and that was very, very successful. And so this year, we've tried to change it a little, so because we've learned a lot during last year's process, we realized that we don't have a space where people can actually debate and discuss this topic and actually unpack it and what it means to everyone. So this year we're going to talk more and maybe paint less, but this is really a great opportunity for city young South Africans, but they must be based in the Western Cape, so that they can talk about their community and their definition of reconciliation, and is it happening in their community? Because we know in a lot of communities we are separated and divided. So, and we want to hear those stories, and we want young people to talk about it as leaders in their community.
All right. And those who are interested, what is the criteria?
Okay, the only criteria is that they need to be in the Western Cape. They need to have lived here for the last 4 years. And the reason we're saying for the last 4 years is so that we have people who participate who really know the community and their neighbors and their friends and what things are like. So besides living in the Western Cape or in that community for 4 years, they need to be between 16 and 25 years old. And that's actually it then. They need to come to the youth camp in June. Yeah, so anyone who has an idea of what reconciliation is or what their community is, they need to send their submissions, right? And those submissions can either be a voice recording.
All right.
They can be something that they write, and what they need to tell us is just a short story of why they want to be part of the youth camp. So they can use your cell phone, they can email us, they can just write it down, and they can call us or email us on 021 763 7125, or they can email it to ijrintern1@ijr.org.za.
021 763
7125.
Okay. Or send an email to ijrintern1@ijr.org.za.
That's right.
And when is the closing date for the submissions?
The closing date is at the end of this month. So I would urge everyone who's really interested, who wants to be part of this debate and to meet other like-minded young people who are leaders in their community and who also has ideas of how they can change things, to submit their entries. It should be really easy. If you have any problems, just let us know, sending your voice recording or your video clip or your writing piece.
Of course. I believe there's also going to be a youth imbizo. Is it part of the camp or after the camp?
Yes, it's actually we're aiming to have it in September month. So this Youth Imbizo is going to be an exhibition, but we want to bring all these young people together, right, into one space so they can celebrate their story about themselves, about their community. And then during the Imbizo, we would also like to give away some sponsored prizes, but that will also be in the pipeline. So if you're part of the first group for the youth competition, for the camp, it's most likely that you will be part of the Youth Imbizo, where other people from other communities, other young people, and also from other provinces will be part of this. So it will be a great opportunity to meet other people and share and exchange ideas.
And where is it happening, Juzaida?
The camp is still to be confirmed, but it will be here in Cape Town. Part of this competition is that we sponsor all your travel and your accommodation and meals. So that would not be an issue, but it would be here in Cape Town.
So we just want you to show up.
Yes, we need you to show up with your amazing ideas.
And of course, get involved in the discussions.
Of course, yes.
Don't just take it as a free holiday.
No. But the thing is, it's sometimes young people have all these stories to tell and all these amazing experiences, right? So we just want to get that space where they can share those stories and those experiences, whether they're good or bad, and what they understand about it. Yeah, so that is the contribution that we would like them to make. And obviously, after the camp, they can take their ideas and actually maybe implement it or speak to other young people about it, so that it's not just a youth camp where you come for 5 days, but afterwards you make sure that the things you think about or the things you would like to do, that you actually put those into action.
Yeah. And how is the response so far? Do you find that young people are interested?
It seems very, very good. We've got a lot of cross-posting of the competition and people saying that they're interested. We've got quite a few entries, but we would like more. We would like much more than this.
So there's a general belief, Juzaida, that young people are not interested to what's happening in the country. We're very passive. From your understanding, working with young people, would you say this is true?
I would say part of it may be true. It's different for everyone. Some people are interested, but in general, they are interested, but they're not showing the interest. They're not actively maybe doing something to participate. But I think there are a lot of young people out there, young community leaders who are doing things and who are engaging and who have amazing ideas, but the platform for them to share that is not there. So this is what we're trying to do with this competition, to give that space and that platform and to empower those young people to make those ideas or visions that they have come true.
Of course, of course. Before I let you go, last words, especially to young people, how important is it to be more active citizens and just get involved to what's happening?
I think firstly, sometimes, like you mentioned now, there's this general understanding that they're not involved. I think maybe young people don't know what the avenues are. So I think it's important for young people to be active citizens, because sometimes we complain about our situations, but we don't really do things. So I think if you start small, it can amplify and multiply, and you will inspire others. So I think to be active citizens, you need to start doing.
Give us the numbers again for those who are interested.
Okay, our phone number is 021 763 7125, and the email address where you can send your entries or any questions to is ijrintern1@ijr.org.za. You can also visit our website, which is www.ijr.org.za.
All the information is available.
All the information, and the application form in English, Afrikaans, and Xhosa is on the website.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate your time. Keep us updated with new developments.
Will do. Thank you so much, Pussy, for having me.
Have a lovely day, Fida.
Bye.
Well, that was Juzaida Swain, Program Officer for the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation, joining us to talk about their 5-day youth camp, IJR's Youth and Reconciliation, My History, My Hope, Our Future. They're looking for 30 young people to be part of the youth camp between the ages of 16 and 25 who reside in the Western Cape. They say that all expenses will be paid for the youth camp. It's happening between the 15th till the 19th of June. They want to hear from the youth what ideas can be translated into action by submitting either a short write-up with a maximum of 100 words. Well, that's very short, yeah. A voice recording or a video clip of yourself, a maximum 3 minutes, voice or video, 3 minutes in any language most comfortable, saying what you want to, why you want to participate. You can submit a written piece, voice recording or video clip by no later than the 30th of April. For more information, you can call the offices on 021 763 7125, 021 763 7125, or send an email to ijrintern1@ijr.org.za, ijrintern1@ijr.org.za. Alternatively, go to their website. It's www.ijr.org.za for more information. It's www.ijr.org.za. Juzaida mentioned something about the forms. I'm not sure if she's still on the line. Juzaida, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm still on the line.
With the forms, do I have to fill in the forms and then submit the write-up?
There's no form that you need to fill in. The document on the website is just for you to read about what the competition is about.
All right.
So you can just send your details with your voice recording, your video clip, or your written piece, and with your details.
Okay.
But there's not necessarily a form that you need to fill in. We can get those details from you later.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, you heard from Juzaida. That information is on their website in terms of what the youth camp is about, www.ijr.org.za. This is Sakhisizwe Building the Nation. Bodinasi, we are focusing on human rights issues. Stay tuned.